Alrighty, we're live for happy hour at home and excited to have a brand new cocktail, a cocktail that I get to introduce to you. As it was introduced to me just a couple of weeks ago, I was in Dallas, Texas at the Marriott Uptown at a restaurant bar called Good Graces in the hotel. Fabulous service. If you have to go to Dallas anytime soon, I'm telling you, the entire staff there, so welcoming, so hospitable. They bent over backwards and they even gave me the recipe for this cocktail called the Trolley car. Okay, so what do we need? We only need 4 ingredients for this, but I'm telling you, it was $16 on the menu, and I now know that that was a steal for this cocktail because it uses some pricey ingredients, okay? But it only requires 4 ingredients. We're going to use fresh squeezed orange juice or lemon juice, but if you're in a pinch, always recommend the single press juices for cocktails from Master of Mixes, the lemon juice. Excellent. We're going to use Aaron Paul and Bryan Cranston's Dos Hombres tequila. You know them from Breaking Bad, 100% agave. Maybe they just use, I don't know if they use Blue Weber, if they use a blend of different agaves, but it's very good, but not inexpensive. So we're going to use that. We're going to use some pamplemousse. The pamplemousse, also known as the grapefruit, was introduced by the Dutch to the French. And people that I guess are unfamiliar with pamplemousse sometimes call it a pomelo. I thought it was maybe a pomelo. I bought a pomelo once, a little on the tart side, not very sweet. They're gargantuan in size for citrus fruit. They might even be, I think, the biggest citrus fruit that you can buy. So pamplemousse, grapefruit flavored. You can get it with your LaCroix if you like. And then chartreuse. This is the star. This is the most expensive thing you could possibly buy. A liqueur, I think. I don't know how much more expensive they can get than this. I'm telling you, like it came like this, right? That's probably about, I'd say at least $10 worth, $15 worth that is missing in the bottle. But it's so interesting because chartreuse is the only liqueur to have a color named after it. You can see the color. It's kind of yellow. It's kind of green. And it's made by Carthusian monks. Was it always made by Carthusian monks? Yes, it was. Was it always made in France? No, it wasn't, because the Carthusian monks have been kicked out of France at least twice. And at one point, they took the recipe with them. They left one copy in the archives, but I guess nobody knew. And then they took one copy with them. That monk that was carrying the copy of the recipe, because it's top secret. I mean, more than the Colonel's secret recipe, this recipe contains like 130 different herbs and spices, flowers and pine trees. I mean, I'm telling you, there are so many different things in here, but nobody knows exactly what. But 130 different herbs and spices distilled by these monks, and there were only 2 to 3 at any time that make this blend of herbs and spices to be distilled to make chartreuse. So here we go. Yeah, I mean, eventually, like it was like in the early 1800s, and it was after the French Revolution. So I don't really understand like why Napoleon wanted all these secret medicinal recipes, because the monks were making this for medicinal purposes, of course. But Napoleon ordered all the secret recipes for medicinal use to be sent to the interior minister for safekeeping. I don't know. I'm not really sure. It's a very interesting story, chartreuse is. So let's get busy, shall we? Let's start with the Dos Hombres mezcal. We're going to use 1.5 ounces of that. That is I'm just trying to decide between my jiggers here, which ones I want to use. Okay, I'm going to use the big end of this jigger. So 1.5 ounces goes in like so. Then we're going to use, let's see, 3/4 ounce of the pamplemousse, brand new bottle. Oh, it has like a port. Oh, it smells really good. Yes, that smells delish, if I might say so. Okay. It's this beautiful pink color. They use like pink grapefruit, and they take the skins and they extract all the oils and flavoring, just kind of like you do for what's it called, limoncello. And there's yellow and green chartreuse, by the way, both equally pricey, but the difference is that this is a little bit sweeter, the yellow, and a little bit milder than the green, which I found very herbal. So maybe that's the secret. Okay, and now we're going to use just 1/2 ounce Let me find it first. Half an ounce of our chartreuse. Whoop, and I almost poured it in the wrong glass. What else is new? And then a half an ounce of our fresh squeezed juice into our shaker that's already filled with ice. And then we're going to give her a good shake to rock me Amadeus. Okay, let's see. Hey, top secret. Don't you know it, top secret. Could tell you, but I have to kill you. Just kidding. Okay. And I've been chilling my coupe, not only in the fridge overnight, but I put the ice in there, but that's melting rather quickly. It's a little steamy here in Southern California, unusually so. And they didn't garnish it at Good Graces, but if you want to, I guess I thought about getting a grapefruit, but then I thought, no, it's a pomelo. You can't slice a pomelo and get it into a martini glass. So, but since it has lemon juice in it, you know, there's a part of me that thinks maybe they use, I don't know, I feel it. Maybe they used a little bit more of the pamplemousse because I remember I had a few of them, but I thought it was like, I'm going to use a freeze-dried lemon. Again, freeze-dried fruits. I have pineapple, lime, the little key limes, but I haven't really used those yet because they don't really look very good. Lemons, oranges, but they smell delicious. So if you have a tea drinker in your life, okay, let's try this out. See if it's as good as it was at Good Graces at Marriott Uptown in Dallas. It smells good. Yes. I've become a mezcal lover. I can't help myself. It's just so dang good. That smokiness is delicious. I freaking love it. So, I mean, if you have somebody in your life, maybe that's you, that deserves a fresh new cocktail, citrusy, they like tequila, maybe they'll be ready to try mezcal and a little bit herbal too with the chartreuse. This is for you. And then, yummy. I'll be having a few of those on my Friday night, and you can too. Remember, an ounce and a half of mezcal, any kind of silver, blanco mezcal. Let's see, but you know, best is best. And then you want to use 3/4 of an ounce of your pamplemousse. I just got this today at Bevmo, but I'm sure they carry it everywhere. This is the only brand I saw though. Gifford's, 1885. And then you're established in 1605 chartreuse and made lovingly and in the Lord's name by these Carthusian monks. So, and again, if you just want to pick up, they have lime juice, they have lemon juice, and they have simple syrups. They have light simple syrups if you're cutting back on calories, but this recipe doesn't call for any of that. And then I just use some fresh squeezed juice and the mezcal, Dos Hombres. It is good though, I have to say. And I think, God, for a while they were like going around to different Costco's and selling it. I've never seen it at my Costco, but I'm always on the lookout because it's good. It's good. Anyway, you guys, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, hey, Paige. How are you? Yes, happiness hour. I like that. I might have to adopt that. All right, you guys, try it. You'll like it. Ooh, I just got that nice, warm, funny feeling. Come on, funny feeling, as my friend Morty Morton used to say. Cheers. That's a great drink. Sweet, tart, a little herbal, and it'll knock your socks off. Check it out. Try it. The Trolley car. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you.